Before we explore the reasons for seeing 111, I want to say something really important. The meaning of 111 is not as important as how you feel before and after you saw 111. Your vibration, your emotion is going to influence how you interpret 111. Let me show you with an example. So 2 days ago, I had my day off. I was walking to the metro station. Then I was thinking, my twin flame and I were living in 2 different countries. How nice would it be if we could meet each other in one country and travel together? Just as I was thinking this, I saw the car park gantry showing 111. And because I was in this happy and joyful mood, before I saw the number, I interpreted the number 111 as a confirmation by the universe. It was a great idea to go on a holiday with my twin flame. But if I was in a very insecure or pessimistic mode that time, then I may have interpreted the number 111 as a no from the universe. Because the number 1 means independence, and since I have been planning for a solo travel, the universe could be telling me, hey, don't go with your twin flame, travel on your own instead. Your vibration in the moment is going to influence your interpretation, and it may distract you from the true meaning that the universe or your angels are trying to send you. So you always want to be aware of how you feel before and after seeing 111. And whenever you are in doubt, you can always consult your intuition. After seeing 111 on the car park gantry, I didn't know whether it was a confirmation from the universe to go for a holiday with my twin flame. But what I did know from my intuition, what I felt was definite, was that I'm going to have a great day ahead. And surely enough, that day was a wonderful day. I went to the cafe and I was the only one there, and I got to choose the best seat. And I wanted to buy a new pair of shorts. I went to the fitting room and several rooms were available, and I chose the room number 1. There was also no queue when I was trying to buy the shorts, and there was also no queue where I bought the toothbrush from the supermarket, and there was also no queue when I top up my Metro card. There were people around in the supermarkets and in the shops, but there wasn't any queue. And even at a couple of shops that I went to, the salesperson are really nice and polite to me. So you always want to trust your intuition when interpreting the numbers. Having said that, what are some common reasons for seeing 111? I'm going to give you 6 common reasons. Number 1, it means you are open to spiritual growth. It means you're starting your spiritual journey, or you are beginning a new stage of your spiritual journey. And when you see the number, you feel it. It feels like a new chapter of your life is starting. Number 1 in numerology represents a new beginning. The number 11 means strong intuition, heightened sensitivity, and a deep connection to the universe and spirituality. So when you're open to the spiritual realm and you are embarking on your spiritual journey, you keep seeing repeated numbers like 111 or 1111. I know some skeptical people will say that seeing 111, it's just coincidence. It's not a message from the universe or an angel. When you keep thinking about the number 111, of course you're going to see it more often. I agree to a certain extent. Not everything is synchronicity. There are mental biases. When you keep focusing on something, it will keep coming to your experiences. You keep attracting 111 into your life. But the opposite is also true. If you're skeptical about 111, thinking that it's a coincidence, brushing them aside, even when they appear in your face, of course you won't see it or you will deny it because you're not open to spirituality. So both are mental biases. This is exactly what my brother experienced. Every time when we went out, I saw 111 or 1111 on the clock, on the price tag, on the signboard, and I'll point them out to my brother. He will be like, "You and your 111 again." Like he doesn't know what's my deal with 111. We are walking on the same path, but I will notice things that he doesn't notice. People who aren't spiritually awakened or in touch with the spiritual realm, they won't see 111. It's there, but they won't notice it. And even if you tell them or point it out to them, they will still not notice it because they aren't ready for the spiritual realm. They don't want to listen about it or doesn't want to entertain the idea. So if you're seeing 111 or 1111 more often, know that you're on some kind of spiritual path. You're open and available to the spiritual realm. You are more sensitive to the little signs and messages that the universe is dropping into your life. It is a good thing. And once you see the number, you can't unsee them. You keep seeing more of them. It's just like spiritual awakening. Once you're spiritually awakened, you can't go back. Number 2, seeing 111 can provide you with some kind of reassurance from the universe or your angels. If you are feeling sad or disappointed or dealing with some kind of intense emotions and you see 111, know that your angel is here to comfort you. They are telling you that everything is going to be okay. I saw a lot of 111 when my dad was in the ICU. When my family and I were updating each other about my dad's condition, sometimes I will see 111 or 1111 on the WhatsApp messages. Or we will be waiting for the surgery to end or waiting for something, then I will see the time 111 on my mobile. And even when I was in the ICU with my dad at night, I saw 111 on the monitor. Every time I saw this repeated number, I felt a sense of comfort and peace. And seeing this number doesn't mean that what you desire will come true. Like in my case, we all wanted our dad to survive, but my dad died after being in the hospital for some time. The number 111 is just some form of reassurance from the universe. It's telling me like whatever happens, happens. Everything will turn out okay. And I truly feel that my dad was meant to pass on at that time. I talked about this in my previous video. What the universe did was just to let me know that passing on, transiting to the spiritual world, isn't something to be afraid of. It's not a bad thing, it's a wonderful thing. So I don't have to worry too much. Number 3, seeing 111 or 1111 can be a confirmation to you that you are on the right path. If you are thinking about something just before you see 111, it could mean that the universe supports your decisions. A lot of times when I'm making a decision or I have an idea about a video or a blog post and I suddenly see 111 or any repeated numbers on the clock, I know it's a confirmation from the universe. It's saying that I'm on the right track and I'll just go ahead with what I'm thinking at the moment. This confirmation can also be reaffirming what you already known to be true. So one time I was talking about seeing repeated numbers with my friends. We were all sharing our experiences. And then after the gathering, I was just wandering around and finding a place for dinner. And guess what I saw? I saw 111 on the counter at a store selling fruit juices. I quickly took a photo of it and sent it to my friend. This 111 confirmed what we have just talked about. It reaffirmed our experiences with repeated numbers. The universe confirmed what we already knew to be true. So know that when you see 111 or 1111, the universe is affirming that you are on the right path. Number 4, the 111 can also be just your angels or spiritual guides saying, "Hi, I'm here." Especially when you are requesting something from your angel or spirit guides, or you ask your guides for help, they may say hello to you to tell you that they are here to support you. I went to Bangkok with my family and we are in two separate taxis. Some of my family were in the first taxi and they left earlier. It took me some time to get on another taxi, and I asked my spirit guide, especially my runner, to help me open up the path so that I could catch up with the first taxi. Eventually we did catch up with the first taxi, and the taxi fare turned out to be 111 baht. Regardless of what the number 111 means, I will always acknowledge it. I will say to myself, I see you, my spiritual guides and angels, and I will appreciate their existence, their help, and their support. I think being grateful to your guides and angels is very important. You need to know that whatever meaning that you assign to the repeated numbers, the message that your angel sends you is always very loving, guiding, kind, and gentle. It's never something that is negative, critical, bossy, judgmental, like trying to scold you, that kind of tone. And this includes the next meaning. Number 5, the spirit guides are nudging you to wake up. If you are feeling distracted in your thoughts or ruminating about something, sometimes your guide will give you a gentle nudge. This will help you break out of a negative pattern. For example, when I'm thinking too hard on how to do something, or I'm being too analytical or being stuck in overthinking, and when I saw the number 111 or 1111, I immediately snap out of it. The repeated numbers serve as a reminder to shift your attention away from your mind to your heart or your spirit. It reminds you to use your intuition, not just your logical thinking. This is a gentle nudge, not a rude awakening. It's not like your angels are using a loudspeaker and shouting in your ears, "Wake up!" when you're asleep. It's like a gentle whisper and reminder. It's telling you to realign and pay attention, because if you continue to go down this path, you may face a bigger obstacle or blockage, and that will be truly a rude awakening. Your angels are helping you wherever they can, or as early as possible, before your negative momentums gets bigger. So when you see 111 or 1111, really do pay attention to your thoughts and your emotions, and make sure that you're aligned to who you really are, your spiritual self, or what you really desire. And if you're not, do quickly change your direction. Number 6, your life path number is 1 or 11. In numerology, your life path number is the path you choose to take in this lifetime. Before we came into this physical realm, we have intentionally chosen a birth date that is representative of our life purpose. It's very easy to calculate your life path number. All you need is your birth date. You can search online. There are many articles on this. So I'm not going to explain how to calculate them in this video. But if you keep seeing 111 or 1111, your life path number might be 1 or the master number 11. For me, my life path number is 1. And I have seen multiple repeated numbers like 222, 333, 444, but I see 111 and 1111 a lot more than the other numbers. I also see a lot of 911, 110, 1110. There are a lot of ones in my life. And my friend once told me that she saw a lot of 3s and her life path number is 3. You tend to see your own life path numbers a lot because it is a reminder from the universe to follow your life purpose, to follow what you have decided to show up in this lifetime. But this doesn't mean that if your life path number is a 5 or a 6, you won't see 111 or 1111. Your angels and guides could use 111 to relay some messages previously mentioned in this video. And even if your life path number is 1 or 11 like me, you may not see 111 initially. Like for me, I remember very clearly the first time I saw a repeated number and it left a deep impact on me was when I saw the number 2222, 2222 on my tablet. I was eliminated in the semi-final of a songwriting competition. I was feeling a bit disappointed and I saw the time 2222 on my tablet, and my song that didn't make it to the final happens to be song number 22. I always assign a number to my songs, and at that moment I was like, whoa. And ever since, I kept seeing more and more repeated numbers, including 111. It's like my awakening to angels numbers. So what is the first time you see repeated numbers? Let me know about your experience in the comment section below. I'd like to hear it. And if you want to hear more about what happened to me on 11th January this year, 1111, you can watch this next video.